happened, man? I know this story is a month this very year.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was very disappointed after seeing what you did on stage.
Say, all I need is
Black. Payato vibes. Welcome, brother, man. How you doing?
Good, my brother. How you doing?
Man, what's up, you know, man? You're getting, man.
I'm getting, eh?
Yeah.
Ah, the madam is cooking.
I don't find it offensive. People have been telling me I'm getting also, but I'm like, yeah.
No. Me, I actually feel good.
Okay. How are you?
I'm good, my brother. How you doing?
We're surviving. How has been your year this year? How are things moving? We've seen the growth, we've seen those features, drama on social media. But let's talk about a review for you this year, 2023. How would you describe it?
To be honest, it's been a great year. It's been a year of learning a lot of things, restructuring a lot of things, a year of growth. It's been a lot in a year, but overall it's been a great year. Yeah, the growth is there, and we know what we're trying to do, and yeah, it's pretty much been a good year.
Let's talk about was it the EP that you dropped?
Yes.
Let's talk about the EP. Maybe run us through how the feedback was.
It was good because on Boomplay it's almost hitting 1 million streams now, so it was really good. So now we're just trying to roll out like the videos, like 1 or 2 videos off the EP, then we start dropping new music.
I remember having a conversation with El Mukuka regarding Spotify, regarding Boomplay, and you're one of the people that, most especially, one of the artists that I feel like talks about streaming, puts out music on major streaming platforms.
Yeah.
I've seen that you doing it a lot right there. Maybe tell us some few information that maybe there are few artists. I remember having Joeboy tell him on this show. He was telling me saying, I have no idea how these guys make money on putting their music on a streaming platform. I have no idea. Now I was like, I need to get to find out, man. For you, like your EP, when you dropped it, it was on a streaming platform. Did we get paid? Did we get some money? If yes or no, okay, maybe you can give us the information that people need to know so that they can learn the new artist.
I feel like it's very straightforward, because automatically when you put your music there and people are streaming, the money is definitely going to come, because there's money off streaming. So you can't put your music there and no one is streaming. Definitely you won't get the money. So even as you put your music out there, you need to make sure people stream the music on those platforms.
What is like your highest paid on a song that you dropped?
Just under $1,000.
Okay.
Yes, not a song, and let me just say my EP anyway. Yeah, just under 1,000.
Which platform was it?
Everything put together.
Okay.
Yes, that's why it's very important to have your music everywhere. So if Boomplay, let's say Boomplay, after maybe 3 months or a month, generates like 200, Spotify generates like when you put it together, it makes sense. You get my point? Yeah. So that's why I feel like, because there's some people who are just putting music on Boomplay, so it kind of limits their revenue, and it also kind of limits their reach, because when you look at people in the UK, people in America and these other countries, they don't use Boomplay like that. It's only maybe here, because even in Nigeria itself, Boomplay, they use it, but it's not priority. People stream music on Apple Music and Spotify. So the moment you say this project is just exclusively to Boomplay, it kind of limits the reach. It's more like wakambachata Zambian shendi afunga wakazimvela, but when you put it on platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, like, it's easy for people to access your music, because when you're trying to sell something, you need to make it available, easily accessible to people. Because wakambata ni good is nishta advertise my drinks murusaka, but the shop will cover. People obviously won't buy, they'll feel lazy, but you need to make the music easily accessible to them, because when you're trying to sell something, you need to make it easy for people to access. So if you have the music on all the platforms, it's easy for people to actually stream your music. because you're trying to build a brand. Unless maybe you're big, you can put out anywhere in the stream, but when you're trying to build, your music has to be everywhere. If somebody says, oh, they use Spotify, they need to find your music on Spotify. They use Apple Music, they need to find your music on Apple Music. So that's pretty much what I have to say.
Let's have this conversation. I remember I had an interview with Joeboy some time back.
Yeah.
He mentioned about you. How many years was that? 2, 3?
It should be like 2. Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
Almost 3.
He mentioned about you. That you guys are working on something.
Yeah.
And I've been looking, man. I've been waiting, man. I know I'm not just the only one who's been looking and waiting, man. What happened?
Okay, it's just to be like, the song is not the issue. So it's the way Nigerians work. Like you need to get clearance, and for them to give you clearance, there's some terms and conditions that you need to meet for you to put out the song. You get my point? So because there's some Zambian artists that I know that already actually have a song with Joeboy, but it probably won't even be out because those guys don't just... Joeboy can record a song for you now and he'll say, oh, probably you can drop the song next year. But for you to drop the song, for you to get the clearance to drop the song, there are terms and conditions that you need to follow. You need to have a budget for the video, you need to have the budget for the marketing and stuff like that. So that's the tricky part. So that's why it becomes a bit difficult to put out the song, and it becomes a bit difficult to source out the fund, because even people who can facilitate that and funds are there, but the problem is, how are they going to get back their money? So that's where the tricky part is. But the song is coming. The song is... I was talking to him actually. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I was talking to him yesterday. So we're still trying to work something out, but the music is definitely coming.
I hope it's not going to be another 2 years.
No, definitely not.
But sometimes there's such things. I know this is like a professional way for them, but for you as an artist, does that not get to you to a point where you feel frustrated, saying, it's taking too much time?
Okay, it's very frustrating, to be honest, because it's like you want to do it, but there's just a limitation somewhere. But thank God now the people I'm working with are able to facilitate it, so it's definitely gonna work very soon, because I'm going to Nigeria very soon to do 1 or 2 things, so it's coming sooner than you think.
Nice. Let's talk about what happened, man. I know this story is a month this very year.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was very disappointed after seeing what you did on stage. Can I be honest? I saw Chef 187 panicking on stage because it was like doing more of the job. Okay, I'm being honest, man. Because I know you can perform live. I've seen you perform live music before. I don't know what happened. Were you drunk, man? What was going on? Maybe make us understand what really happened.
Funny enough, I don't even drink, so it was just like, to be honest, I'm not the type that would put someone under the bus and say, oh, it's this person. No, but there were just a lot of technical faults that were happening in the background, because even if you watch the full performance, you notice that when I jumped on stage, I didn't have a mic.
Yeah, someone gave you the mic.
No, I actually tried to use the mic for the backing vocalist, but it wasn't working as well. By the time the mic came, the song was already in the first chorus. The mic just disappeared from nowhere, so now they were looking for the mic and stuff like that. So it's just a lot of things that kind of frustrated the performance, and yeah, it's just basically a lot of things, because you know, sometimes such things, especially on such a platform, and you've got so many technical faults, it kind of ruins the whole thing, because it got to a point where the song was already in the first chorus and I didn't have a mic, so it's like the mic just came, then I just had to join. So it was, even the sound as well wasn't really, because we had like, I think 2 rehearsals before that, so if it's something that I wasn't able to do, everyone would have known before the performance. You get my point? Yeah. So it doesn't make sense for people to say, oh, this person can't sing live, when we actually rehearsed, and that very day we did sound check at the same venue. But yeah, because like I said, I'm not really the type to put people under the bus and just yeah.
You're not putting anybody under the bus. We're just trying to find out. You have a brand that you've created.
Exactly. So
and that strong brand. Let's talk about maybe international collaboration that you're working with.
Yeah.
And when they see such, they want to work with you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just been. It was a lot of technical faults that were going on, and those technical faults, I wouldn't blame the technical faults entirely, because those technical faults kind of frustrated me also in a way, so that kind of just messed up the whole thing. So yeah.
But from that experience, what is one thing that you have learned? You said you did the sound check, you guys rehearsed, but on the actual day things just went wrong. We learn through mistakes. So what is some of the things that you feel like next time you put into consideration, that you feel like also event organizers should also put into consideration?
I feel like it's just very important to be organized and to just stick to what you're doing, because it's like today, it's like the past 2 days you're doing ABCD, ABCD, then the last day you do CD, like you change. So the moment you change something, it's like it ruins the whole thing, because now it's like, we're doing this, but why are we doing this? So I feel like it's very important to just be organized and just perfect everything beforehand. That's basically what I have to say.
Nice. This year has been amazing on your side. Like I said from the intro, Nobody's Song was one of the biggest songs in the country.
Yeah.
One of the biggest songs also from Brock Nolunkumbwa, Chef 187's album. What else are we working on? Maybe next year, maybe in the remix. What are some of the things that you need to update people that are following your stuff?
We're working on a lot of music, obviously, but next year I'm just trying to do a lot of international stuff. So next year I'll be traveling a lot to try to connect the dots and just trying to see how I can build my brand outside as well as here. So a lot of music, a lot of collaborations outside and here. So yeah, that's basically what we're trying to do now.
Nice.